rerun that, respool that, that ridiculous panning scene?
Oh yeah, Dave, it's all ready to go.
All right, go ahead and respool that and action. Play it for me. It looks like Daffy Duck edited this part. Go. Okay, so you see the color wheel there. That's a placement for a video that's about to play. And that video that's about to play is going to be the explosion scene for the fake nuke explosion, which of course doesn't affect any of these ships. They'll show you ships at the end. Those are not affected by a nuke explosion because nukes are a hoax. Period. This is the Bikini Atoll. The bikini, that's right, to get you excited. With the bikini strings, right? Like the Mexico hoax with the tourists tied up with their own bikinis to get you all your mind twisted. You can see that color wheel, correct? All right. So now let's see what that then looks like. So I'll show you this one more time. You can see the color pattern. Anyways, I'll slow it down just so you can see it at the beginning once more. Unfortunately for you nuke weapons fans and other just malcontents and liars, this does you in. There's no chance of getting away with this now. You see this as a hoax. This picture alone proves that. Period, man. But I'm going to keep going because there's a couple more things I'd like to show you. The fact that this is called Baker, or the idea of the tube, the temple, creating a body to house this lie. And not only this lie, but a bunch of other lies that became from this lie. All right, so this is busted, man. There's nothing you have if you claim that these weapons are real. There's nothing you can prove. Because everything you pull out will be taken apart and to be shown as a hoax. Notice how nothing reacts to the explosion. Man, I tell you what. All right, let's go to a different scene. This is going to be a different angle. This is very much the angle that they took the hoax Operation Crossroads picture from. Notice the ships in the front are different. They're on a different plane than the three like tugboats or the four tugboats in the front. You'll see there's two different pictures going on here, and in fact there's a movie being shown on top of a picture. The picture ends right at the line, the demarcation line, right here, right below the what looks like a destroyer silhouette. That's a movie being played on top of a picture, or a moving picture, I should say, of a waterway. So this gives the idea of reflection, but there's nothing there. This is just early cinematography, man. Do you see how nothing reacted to that? Nothing reacted. Do you see how actually on the back lighting during some of this, that the shadows, and you'll need to see the actual picture, and I'll post it here, but I'll leave a link to the real one. It's just blow it up, look at it in your editor, you'll see everything I'm telling you. You'll see that the numbers on the boats are, you'll have the 7. It'll all add up for you, but just wait till the end. Anyways, do you see that this is all a big hoax? This is all just a video. Now there's a line, and I'm going to show you with a mirrored image kind of layer to show you where these two things are taking place, where you're showing a video and then there's a screen in front of the other video. Do you see what I'm saying? All right, so you have a video playing on the other video. Now once I point this line out to you, it'll go all the way across, exactly across this image. So what I have here is south, or the lower part of the screen, is an actual just a video of a cove, you know, whatever. Fine, the moving water looks great. That line then is now another screen that's showing you a movie of a different movie. And in fact, when this lights up, you'll see some of the props, the toy boats, casting shadows onto this back screen. And in fact, that's in this main picture, as you can tell. Once you look at it with your own eyes. Okay. So, anyways, the Bikini Atoll hoax is a hoax. Obviously, I mean, just look at this. I'm showing you this reflection so that when you see the picture, you will see it immediately. And when you zoom in, you can run your eye straight across there and see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, okay. So then there was really just the end, I guess, to show you, and how they're running through just a ship graveyard, which they have all over the world, just old defunct ships, and how they show you that is then proof that a nuke just went off when you just saw with your own eyes that nothing moved. This was a nuke bomb, man. Don't get your nose 1 inch away and start telling me that, oh, I think something moved. No, you didn't. Nothing moved. It's a big goof. Just don't be the ball. All right? Or do be the ball, whatever. Maybe that's your thing, man. But just don't tell people that nukes are real. And don't run around scaring people like these other liars do. Never mind. Anyways, I've shown you. That's the line. I've tried to really... It's right at the top here. And you see the demarcation line. There's two different... You see it right now there. Boom. Straight across the entire thing. That's a movie being played on top of a movie. Just do it on two big old screens, man. No big deal. This is nothing but a hoax. This is a film, so this isn't even here physically. These are both, this is on a screen on a screen. Do you see what I'm saying? These are both showing you on a screen. They're both films, and you took a picture of these two films synced together because there's no action from this explosion on this half of the picture ever at any point. So you see how the hoax was done, man, right? If they ever blow anything up for real, it's just HE, high explosive. Just pack as much as you want in there and go boom. The thing about this is it looks ridiculous. So this is something that they filmed in miniature almost and then showed you because it's all smoky. So it's got to be filmed in miniature and then just shown to you, like, you know, a la the monster movies, as being quite big, when you can see all these little hoax ships. There's the demarcation line right there. Boom, you can see it.
This effect was not anticipated and ultimately led to a decision by President Truman to call off a third deep underwater test, codenamed Charlie.
Now, what you find interesting right in the July 25th is the 7-7 then flipped into the date with the adding up to 20, or being the two knots to the 7, or the 14 with the 2 into the 16, making the 7. You have the baker, which is going to be the temple, kind of the idea of putting a loaf of bread into your head and letting it leaven, okay, and even. Okay, what makes your balance would be the L or the 3. Okay, the G. Remember that, the 3 7 7 7 7. Same idea. Then moving into the 88 tails. That's going to be the devil's in the details. That idea. The 21 right there. 21 into the 777. 21 into the 3. Saturn, Satan, bell ringer. 777. Into the 20, into the reverse at the 12, right? So it's either way you look at it, it's all the same thing. The actual pounds, okay, the pounds would be going into the 4 and the 9, eventually making your 13, or the top of the mark, or the 4, making the double 4 or 8, 44. Okay. Also your 4 being your door, your dalet, the 9 being the tet. The mental pow. You're in the lie now. You believe that nukes exist. They do not. Nukes do not exist. Nuke explosions are not real. Nuke meltdowns are not real. All right. Period. So you have these power plants. 3 Mile Island, hoax. Chernobyl, hoax. Period. Fukushima, hoax. Period. There's nothing wrong with the water. Don't worry about it. If you're scaring people, if you still believe that stuff, beat feet out of here. Because all you're going to do is just leaven your nonsense around this room, and I'm not gonna stand for it. So beat feet. If you believe that nonsense, you're doing yourself no favors, and you're definitely not doing me any favors. So, anyways, I'd rather have one person watch this that understands that this is absolute fact than a billion people watch it that still believe that this stuff's real. All right. By the time they're done watching, that they saw the pie shape at the beginning. In fact, one more time with that shape. So even with all this other stuff, even if you're still on the edge of your chair and you're still just wanting to believe, man, you're just your little Agent Mulder with your little poster that you still want to believe. This picture, put this picture up on your wall instead. That's what you need to see, all right? Because you can't look at that and now tell me that nukes are real. You can't do it. You're busted. It's busted. You're busted. You're all busted. Every one of you. Alright? So stop lying to people, man. Stop running around pretending this stuff's real.
Oh yeah, hey dude, did you want to see the explosion again?
Okay, one more explosion, and then let's take it out with a bong rip as well.
Oh yeah.
Be free indeed. Way, truth, and life. Jesus Christ, the way out of this lie-filled system.